Time to try 40 different Japanese Kit Kats. These are sent to me by Sugoi Mart. If you want to get a coupon code for Sugoi Mart, you can use the coupon code PROZD. You'll get 10% off your purchase. So thank you, Sugoi Mart, for sending these. I'm very excited to try these out. I've had some of these before, but some of these I believe I have not. So let's just get down to it. Let's start with some classics. Here we got a strawberry flavor. I believe this is like enthusiast strawberry, so it's like, I think these ones are slightly less sweet. There we go. These have a very nice, tangy, bright, sort of like almost sour, fruity flavor. Also nice cream. Kind of like a strawberry Pocky, but even more vibrant in its flavor. These are, I think, the first Japanese Kit Kats I've ever had. Years and years ago, and they're quite good. Now, strawberry Kit Kats are like A tier. These are some deep matcha green tea flavor. Kind of a nice dark green. Green tea Kit Kats are probably some of my favorite ones ever. These ones are even more bitter and like have that nice bitter tea flavor. Still nice and sweet and creamy, but has a great, almost not savory, but slightly bordering on savory, bitter, that great umami green tea-ness to it. Here we have dark chocolate. If green tea ones are S tier, these dark chocolate ones are a solid B tier. They're nothing crazy. They're just, good, solid dark chocolate. I like dark chocolate much more than milk chocolate. So these have a nice sort of slightly more bitter, quote-unquote, adult flavor to them. Not too sweet also. I like that. I think this is just regular matcha. Yep, so these are slightly, less dark. As much as I like the deep matcha ones, these are like the perfect for just like, you can eat a bunch of these. They're not too bitter. They're nice and sweet, slightly bitter, but still like, I don't know. These are very easy to eat. S tier. Here's, I believe this is Hojicha, which is like green tea, but it's, I believe, roasted instead of steamed. They got a nice sort of light brown color. These are nice. Kind of like a smoky flavor. Sweet and smoky, earthy. Kind of reminds me of like a barley tea in its flavor. It's got that nice sort of nuttiness underneath as well. It's a good A tier. Alright, I believe this is rum raisin. Rum raisin. And these just aren't just like Kit Kat balls. Okay, I like it. It's got a nice fruity, like sort of like very soft center. You bite into it, it's like that nice sweet raisin flavor. A little boozy, but not too crazy. Kind of like almost like a grape flavor there too. Duh, raisins, but stronger grape flavor than raisin flavor than you might think. Not bad. B tier. Alright, here's soy milk, nuts, and cranberry. These ones have a nice sort of white cream color. They're not bad, but not as good as any of the other flavors so far. These might be the least impressive ones. The cranberry flavor is nice, it's sweet and vibrant. The soy milk is pretty tame. Not like, it's a little sweet, but it's very, very mild. So, I hesitate to say C tier, but if there had to be a C tier, I think these would go on there. I wouldn't go out of my way to get these. Let's try yogurt nuts and cranberry. They look very similar to the previous ones. That's very different compared to the previous one. Almost like a ramune, kind of like sweet soda yogurty flavor. Yeah, it's interesting. I like them. I think I'm gonna say B tier. I don't know if I could have too many of these because they are pretty sweet and kind of sour. They still have that nice creaminess though. I think all these, they're gonna be creamy. They're basically Kit Kat, creamy Kit Kat. It's in different flavors, but so I'm gonna say creamy about 1,000 times this entire video, but not bad. I will say I don't taste the cranberries as much in these because the yogurt is very in your face. That and these have nuts. I've barely noticed that these have nuts in them. All right, here's I don't know what this is, but ruby chocolate. I'm gonna guess maybe a strawberry or a sakura or something. So my guess is this is some kind of fruit, either like a strawberry or a raspberry. Somebody tell me. It's not sakura. It's definitely like a fruit flavor. Pretty good though. Just nice, fruity, creamy flavor. Salt caramel. That sounds interesting. These don't even look like Kit Kats. Pretty good. I think B tier. By the way, the last one was also B tier. I think the chocolate gets in the way. I kind of would have loved if it was just like a caramel cream flavor on the outside, as opposed to like a chocolate coating, because the chocolate can be pretty overpowering. But it has a nice sort of like smoky, salty caramel hint inside, which I do enjoy. No actual like caramel. I kind of was hoping for like something like chewy caramel or something, but it's more like a hint of salty caramel within a regular Kit Kat. So, B tier. All right, looks like these are just regular like chocolate covered with strawberry. I'm always very amazed how like sour, vibrant, strawberry flavored Kit Kat shit is. I don't like these as much because it's just chocolate covering that. It's in the way, but not bad. You know, like a C tier. Nothing so far has been bad though. They've all been perfectly pleasant. Let's try Minechee nuts and cranberry. You see this one has sort of nuts and cranberries on the top. I do like the texture of these. The sort of crunchy nuts and fruit studs on the top are nice and chewy and crunchy. But just for my general sort of bias towards chocolate, C tier, just because, you know, I would have rather had like a vanilla flavor with that than just regular chocolate. Citrus mint. I don't think I've had these before. Okay. It definitely hits you with that citrus, that sort of lemon, yuzu kind of flavor very up front. And then there's like a slight mint on the back end. It almost doesn't need the mint. I don't mind it. It kind of makes it taste like a nice, almost like lemon mint tea. I'm going to say B tier. I like them. But I don't know if I need the mint. Here's some Sakura Japanese Sake. These ones are nice and pink. I am not a fan. Something about Sakura, some Sakura flavored Japanese snacks, it tastes like I'm eating a candle. Like, I get what they're going for. That just tastes like I don't like, it's like eating a fucking candle mixed with shampoo. And the sake, I guess, is a little, no, but it's just artificial. It's like you're eating a bar of flour soap. That's what this tastes like to me, and I'm really not into it. This is definitely F tier. I'm not. I just don't like these at all. All right, here we have Yuzu Matcha. Oh my god, the fucking Sakura is still in my throat. Nice light green. This is very interesting. This is just like very much like a lemon cookie. Very like not like lemon, but like I'm eating a lemon cookie. Somehow that green tea base, which has almost like a, you know, savoriness with the the citrus anyway, combines into that sort of flavor profile for me. It's not bad, but it makes me feel like I'm eating something else. I'm gonna say C tier. I like it, but it's not something I'm like crazy about. All right, here's sweet potato. It's got a nice sort of cream color. So this is entirely based off personal bias. I think this tastes exactly like a good sweet potato, but I don't like sweet potato that much. That's just a personal thing. So for me, it's like a C tier, but if you like sweet potatoes, these are you will love these. They have that very sweet, pronounced sweet potato flavor. I'm just personally not big on sweet potato. All right, here's a raspberry. Definitely have a different smell to them. Similar to how raspberries taste very different, they're much more tart than like a strawberry Kit Kat. Also gonna be a C tier. The texture on these are a little weird. I don't know if that's just this particular one or what, but they're a little tough. And these are not expired or anything. These are all like brand new. Here's an apple pie one, like the spooky purple color. These are S tier. They taste just like apple pie. That nice sweet tartness of the apple, the nice sort of crispy richness of the crust is somehow conveyed in the Kit Kat. Yeah, like everything good about an apple pie is present within this. And I love apple pie, so hot damn. Gotta say, I'm approaching halfway and I want to die. Here we have passion fruit. I definitely have not had these before. In fact, I don't know if I've actually had a real passion fruit before. These are a nice orange color. You know, I like these. These are a very nice change of pace. Kind of like a mango-y, very you know, tropical fruit flavor. I really like that. And it's different from all the, you know, strawberry, raspberry. They all kind of taste a little samey. Just sort of that tart, sort of sweet. And this is kind of like that nice tangy, you know, more refreshing flavor. So I'm going to say B tier. All right. Here is Salt Lychee. Okay. I like them, but I absolutely could not eat a lot of these in one sitting. They're very weird. I'm going to say C tier. It's very salty. Like, I've never had, like, salt on lychee. So it's got that kind of lychee flavor of, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, you know, almost like a salty peach. I don't know. Very interesting. It's almost a little too much salt for, like, a Kit Kat in my taste. Like, especially, like, if it was, like, salted chocolate, I think it would make more sense. But having it be, like, with this very creamy fruit flavor with, you know, this strong salt component is just something that is a weird mix for me. Did we do this already? Oh, this I think is slightly different. It's the nuts and cranberry, but ruby chocolate. Ah, yes, these are pink instead. Do you know how I said before with the previous ones, I would have liked them better if they were not chocolate? This is basically, they just solved the problem. B tier. They're just sweeter, creamier, a little fruitier, and not just boring chocolate. Here we have Premium Mint. They're not bad. I'm gonna say C tier. They're like something you'd expect here, stateside. I'll say the mint is a little more adult, a little more like spearminty, a little more like actual mint, as opposed to like a sweet, you know, kiddie-friendly mint. But you know, again, for me, if it's covered in chocolate, it's like C tier. All right, how about Chestnut? Nice cream color. These taste like chestnut if chestnuts were made out of birthday cake frosting. So they don't taste bad. They taste good. These are going to be, I think, a C because it's a little too sweet. Unlike the sweet potato ones, which, you know, just very much taste like sweet potato. These taste like if you just covered a chestnut in frosting. So it kind of gets in the way. It's a little too overpowering for me. This looks like some kind of cookies and cream, ice cream flavor. They have that nice cookies and cream look. I like them. I think actually the best thing about this is not the cookie, but the cream part. These definitely have almost, like in Japan, there's always like milk flavored snacks. They have a nice creamy, you know, light cream vanilla flavor. And this is definitely like, has that with the cookie. So it's got that nice milky, you know, sweet cream flavor that I enjoy with the bonus of the cookie. So good, B tier. I cannot do a sweet one after this because I will fucking die. Oh my god, so much fucking sweets after this and M&M's. All right, here we have, well, maybe this will fix my problem. Kit Kat snacks, sweet and salty. So this is along the lines of like a sweet, salty snack mix. So let's try them together. I'm gonna be frank. It tastes fine. It's like a C tier, maybe even a D tier, because it doesn't really work as a mix for me. The chocolate just overpowers everything. And these like salty parts, like the nuts and the little crackers, if it was just nuts and chocolate, I could understand. But like these like salty crackers are really tasty. It'd be perfect as like, you know, how it's advertised, like a snack you'd have with a beer. But the chocolate just completely makes everything just taste like you're eating Kit Kats. It's too much. The reason why like raisins or like, you know, other things work with snack mix is it doesn't completely overpower. You can still taste every component in the bag, just like all nice a medley together. This is just like chocolate over everything. No thank you. Again, doesn't taste bad, just tastes like fucking chocolate. All right, let's try cheesecake. Apparently you can bake these. I'm not gonna do that. All right. Not bad. I'm gonna say B tier. Very sweet, but very accurate. Not as good like as the apple pie, because the apple pie you could actually taste like the crust. You can't taste the crust in this. This is like if you just took the filling off a cream cheesecake and just stuck it in your mouth. All that sweet, rich, cream cheesy creaminess is there, but none of the like cracker part, which is like honestly the best part of cheesecake. It's a B tier. If they had somehow managed to capture that graham cracker crust, this would have been pretty fucking good, but as it is, it's not bad. Looks like this is mochi? Strawberry mochi? Or like daifuku? I'm gonna say C tier. These would taste like if they brought strawberry Kit Kats to America and made them in America, That's what these would taste like, I think. A more subdued flavor in terms of strawberry, a little just kind of generic sweet, almost just more like just straight up sugar instead of like, that, flavor of the fruit. A little bit is lost here, I think, when you combine, I don't know what they combined with this. Maybe red bean or chocolate, I don't know, but it gets in the way. Definitely gets in the way. Okay, here's a 3-pack. Looks like we got peach, cantaloupe, and this is melon? Mango. Peach, Hokkaido melon, and mascarpone cheese, and mango. Interesting. The variety of smells in there is interesting. Alright, let's try peach first. It's like a B tier. It's like those lychee ones, but without the salt. So, better. Yeah, it just tastes like a nice, sweet peach. Not like sour at all. Just very sweet and pleasant peachy flavor. I'll try the mascarpone cheese one after. Let's do mango next. I know they're different fruits, but comparing this one to the passion fruit one before, that one was way better. This is a little too subdued in terms of, like, it's just kind of sweet, but not a strong mango flavor. So I'm going to say C tier for this. And I don't even like mango that much, but I would have wanted more mango if I'm going to have a mango Kit Kat. This tastes like a mango Dole Whip. All right, now let's try the Hokkaido melon and mascarpone cheese. That sounds very interesting. Cheese Kit Kat in general. Okay. I don't actually like melon that much, but this has a good flavor. But if you had not told me there was mascarpone cheese like in this, I would have never guessed. It just tastes like a melon with like a sweet melon. I was expecting like a salty or a savory edge. And maybe it's a good thing, because, I didn't like that salty lychee one. But yeah, don't taste any mascarpone cheese whatsoever. It just tastes like a melon chocolate, or white chocolate. Okay, 10 more. Now, these last 10 all come in fancy boxes, so I kind of saved them for last. Here, let's try the strawberry cheesecake flavor. This box is very pretty. I wonder if this will have what I was missing in the cheesecake one. So, alright. I'm a little disappointed. I think this is like a C tier. It's not as vibrant as the strawberry ones, and it's not as rich and creamy as the cheesecake ones. It's just like a kind of lame in between. Kind of underwhelming. I was hoping for a, I don't want like super sweet necessarily, but more flavorful. And this is pretty mild. And if you had told me this was strawberry cheesecake, I would have just thought this was regular strawberry. So a little disappointing. Here's some purple sweet potato. I do love the color on these. Almost in complete contrast to the previous flavor, I kind of like these better than the sweet potato ones because these are a little milder. But again, I think that's definitely because I don't like sweet potato, right? These still taste like sweet potato, but they're milder and just have a nice, pleasant, sweet creaminess instead of just in-your-face sweet potato. I will say if you like sweet potato, the other ones are better for that sort of thing. If you're like me and don't like sweet potato as much, I still think this is C tier, but they're good. They're good quality. How about Tokyo Banana? I'm a little disappointed these aren't yellow, but they're just the chocolate ones. These have a very crisp texture, even more so than usual. It's got that classic chocolate banana flavor. There's definitely a banana flavor present. C tier for me, but if you like choco banana stuff, you'll like these a lot. They're really good. Like, in terms of the texture, they're like almost the best Kit Kats in texture for some reason. I just wish they weren't chocolate. I wish they were a little more banana and maybe, I don't know, cream or vanilla. Here is Azuki sandwich flavor. And Azuki is, I believe, a red bean of some kind. I'm very curious how the sandwich part will come in. Will it be like the apple pie, where you can taste the bread? And the answer is, C tier. No, it just tastes like a Kit Kat with red bean. Just that nice, sweet kind of pasty red bean flavor inside a chocolate Kit Kat. I'm not that big on red bean anyway, so I don't know if, but I will say just having the chocolate over it was very dull. Okay, these are Shinshu Apple. Oh, I see the chocolate. Come on. Okay. Man, I was excited because the apple flavor is good, and I like apple flavor stuff. Like the apple pie stuff was great. When have you ever had an apple, like a nice, juicy red sweet apple, and I wish this was covered in chocolate instead. Come on. Come on. What a waste. So upset. That's so C tier, but I'm just bummed out about it. There's a specific flavor I'm saving for last. So let's get into these ones that have... These are very elegant sake ones. This is just Japan sake. Okay. I'm gonna die after this. I just know it. Okay. Got a nice look. There are sake-ish elements to it, but I'm gonna say C tier. I don't know if I want white chocolate in my sake. I think sake is good enough as it is. I don't know if if it works that well together. Maybe I just want sake right now. Well, it's a good thing because there's like 3 other sake ones coming. Here we have yogurt sake. I could really go for a sake or some beer right now. Shit. Okay, yogurt. These are better. I'm very surprised. These taste like what I think the regular sake ones should taste like. I thought the yogurt was gonna be that really kind of in-your-face, like vibrant ramune flavor, like from the yogurt ones before. But no, these are much more bitter than the previous ones, and as a result, taste more like sake, like real sake. These are pretty good. I'm gonna say B tier, just because they taste like actual kind of sake. Like it's got that, you know, lingering, almost like, you know, bitter, boozy aftertaste. All right, let's do Yuzu Sake. All right. Yeah, this is fascinating. For some reason, the sake ones, the regular ones, are too sweet, just like white chocolate. But all the other sake ones have been pretty good. And this one has a nice, almost like bitter yuzu peel or like lemon peel flavor with the booze flavor. Again, nice, you know, sophisticated adult flavor profile. I do like these two as well. Like also B tier. I think I'm just also so fucking sick of like this super sweet stuff that this stuff is really refreshing. Having a nice, bitter, you know, actual, you know, boozy flavor. So the final one of those is the Ume Sake. Okay. Alright. Not as good as the other two. This one is going back to a little bit too sweet. It's losing that booziness. I would say these two sake ones are great. In fact, this one I think is the best one because it has that nice citrus flavor with it. But these are still good. I still like the Ume ones better than the regular sake ones. But because of that sweet plum flavor, it's getting a little too sweet for me. And the final flavor is Tamaruya Wasabi flavor. I've had wasabi flavor before. But I'm curious to see what these particular ones taste like. And thank God they're not covered in chocolate. A tier? I think those are great. They're still very sweet and white chocolatey, but it unmistakably has a wasabi flavor. Spicy, savory flavor is in there, and then it disappears, and it doesn't overstay its welcome, but it's definitely present. I just like that it tastes different than some of the other ones, and it actually tastes like what it's set out to be. It doesn't chicken out. Those are fucking good. Shit. Nice way to end it, too. Overall, none of these are... The only ones I really didn't like were, like, the... I would say the Sakura Sake, and some of the chocolate ones were a little boring, but... Overall, Japanese Kit Kats are pretty fucking good. I can't really complain. And even though I didn't really enjoy eating 40 of them in a row, the overall experience was fun, because most of them were quite good, or at least good, and not shitty. So thank you very much to Sugoi Mart for sending these to me. Remember, if you want to use the coupon code PROZD, you'll get 10% off your purchase. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.